Wooper, happy little mud boy. So, how's everybody doing today? Welcome. How you doing? Ashujo, Aiden. I almost said hello to myself. Leon, Reckless, how you doing? Welcome in, guys. Welcome. So, yeah, little happy mud boy. Wooper, I do like Wooper. He's a cool little dude. I think they missed an opportunity here to give us the new Wooper, Paldean Wooper, as a little teaser of the first Paldean Pokemon into the game, but that's okay. Little Mud Boy is still good. I do already have a whole bunch of shiny Woopers, so if we don't get the shiny tonight, it's not too bad. Have I evolved one? Yeah, so I've even evolved one. So we got 4 already. So if we don't end up getting one, no big deal. But still, we're on a hunt for our little Whoopie. Yes, this is live. This is a live event. Ashujo. What's going on, Rex? Welcome in, dude. Welcome. What time does Super start? 6 p.m. your local time. So, hey, Negan, welcome in. They are hard to get, the shinies. I've had good luck with them. Like you guys saw, I've had 4 of them so far. So, fingers crossed to you guys. Like I said, chuck those shiny vibes into the chat so you guys can get some shinies. We'll see if we can do 3 weeks in a row, because we've had shinies the last 2 weeks back to back. Let's see if we can get the 3-peat. The hat trick of shinies. Hey, Yu Chang, how you doing? Yeah, so 6 p.m. your local time. Every Tuesday is Spotlight Hour. Tonight is Wooper. So yeah, if you're interested in Wooper, just wait until 6 p.m. your local time, Tuesday, the 6th. I thought it was the 6th of December. Hey, CSI, how you doing? Stuck at work for another hour. Oh no, wait, what time is it? That's a late shift for you. Working late. Welcome in, Lachlan. How you doing, dude? Welcome. What are the chances? For the Spotlight Hours, as always, well, it depends on the Pokemon, but full odds. They're always full odds of that particular Pokemon. So Wooper is not a boosted one, so it should be the typical 1 in 514-ish sort of thing. Some Pokemon are 1 in 50-ish, like Onix and Sneasel and stuff like that, so... Oh, technically you're off shift now, you're just waiting. Don't you hate that when you still have to wait around at work? And are you at least getting paid for it, sort of thing? So, you're not just hanging around for no reason? So I'd be like, hey boss, this is my time here. Hey Jahan, how you doing, dude? Welcome in. Welcome. Alright, we have keys, we have water, we have charger, we have adventures. Shiny adventures. Let's go. Will be a good Spotlight Hour, you feel it? Let's see. Like I said, we've got shinies the last 2 weeks in a row. Let's see if we can do 3 weeks. I don't think I've ever done 3 weeks in a row of shinies. Oh, no pay once you damn. Then why are you still there? I feel like I'm not waiting around at work. Or are you waiting to get picked up or something? Is Durant rare? Yes, Durant. I haven't seen one for forever. They've changed which region they actually spawn in, don't they? So they don't spawn here in Australia anymore. I haven't seen one in God knows how long now. So yeah, those type of regionals are fairly rare when it comes to the shinies. Ah, you're waiting for the bus. That sucks. It was like that on my birthday on last week on Thursday, because I went into the city and I was with friends and stuff like that. On my way home, I went to the station to catch the train back to the station where I parked my car so I could drive home. I got to the station waiting for my train. The train should have rocked up within a couple of minutes of me getting to the station. I stood there for 40 minutes and no train came. And every single the announcement came over the thing that no trains were leaving Spencer Street and Flinders Street Station, which are the 2 major train stations in Melbourne. Basically, the cops had told Metro Trains to shut down the stations because there was something was going on. So yeah, I ended up having to get a taxi back to where I'd parked my car so I could drive home. It's just like, thanks! Instead of it costing me like $1 on the train, it cost me like $27 by taxi. Did you get a white circle shiny? You got Zangoose. White circle shiny? Sorry. Wait, white circle shinies? What are these white circle shinies? Oh, you missed the bus on 10 p.m. hours, so you have to wait until... Oh, that sucks when, yeah, trains and buses and stuff like that start running super... I'm the same thing. Like, if I leave it too late to try and get a train back to here, they start running sort of like every 2 hours instead of every hour. Hey, you got a shiny Durant a few days ago. Nice, dude. That's a shiny that I still need. I don't have one myself. Someone likes a clown car. You're on the outskirts of a city core, but once the bus doesn't service the area much in the evening, yeah, outer suburbs unfortunately tend to be like that. Just less people needing public transport at that time, so they save the drivers driving the inner city routes, sort of thing. White circle, it means that sorry, the daily Pokemon. I haven't had a daily shiny. I mean, my last one wasn't too long ago. I haven't had that many. I've probably only had like 2 or 3 of my daily spawns that have ended up being a shiny. I've still only got 1 shiny from my daily incense as well. Check these. Ooh, female combi. Let's catch this just in case. Yeah, sorry, you should have just said like a daily, like your daily spawn shiny. Because I'm like, white circle shiny? Hang on. Is this a new thing that they added to the game? Trying to hide behind the gym. I see you there. You've had none. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Just when I usually get my shinies at home, it's usually off one of the other spawn points, not my daily spawn point. What's your thoughts on the Com Day? Good. I mean, the December Com Days are usually pretty good. I mean, it's a Com Day weekend, isn't it? So, community weekend. It's always like, it's pretty much the same as every previous one. Not every single thing that's being featured has its Com Day move. It just depends on where it's available, sort of thing. But it's good that a lot of people that, you know, might have missed the ones earlier in the year get another chance at getting them, sort of thing, because I know at least one person missed out on quite a few of the Com Days this year, so he'll get a chance at catching some of the stuff on the Sunday at least. It's off the couch. You've had 2 daily incense shinies now. Oh, sorry. Yes, you've had. For some reason, I read that as like I've had, because I read I've had, so I read it as in I have it. I'm like, hang on, no, I've. How do you know which one shinies I've had? Oh wait, you mean you, not. Duh, Jimmy. Somebody else can refer to them. You have a daily incense shiny. What did you get? The only one that I've gotten was a Bunnelby, and I got that basically because I was walking through a Bunnelby nest at the time when I was using my incense. So yeah, one popped up and was a shiny. You forgot the name. Oh, good. You know, wait, Vial? No, not Vial Bloom. Victory Bell? Evo of Bell. The only bell that I can think of is, like, Victory Bell. Bronzor, okay. I was thinking Bronzor, because the bell type, but he said evolution, so I was like, no, evolution? Wait, what? That's a good old Bronzor. How often do you use the daily incense though? Like, I'm surprised that I've gotten the shiny and that I've encountered all the Galarian birds. I haven't caught them, but I've encountered all of them. I've probably only used my daily incense like 5 times in total. I never use it. Country luck is gone. Hey Diana, how you doing? Welcome in. Good morning. Ooh, it smells like chicken poo. They've obviously fertilized the thing next to me because that stinks. Absolutely reeks. It's like a combination of blood and bone and like chicken poo. So just like, tasty. You got very lucky when you were in Korea. Now, yeah, bad luck. Where are you from, Ashujo? I'm assuming that you went for a holiday in Korea or something like that. What time is it for me? It is 10 past 6. So we've been going for 10 minutes so far. Yeah, if this was Smell-O-Vision, guys, or Smell-A-YouTuber. Yeah, I don't think that many people would be watching right now. It's just a tad on the nose tickle thingy. Should walk around with my fingers up my nose, just so I can't smell anything. Oh, blood of great. Sweet, you want to trade? You want to walk along here? No, it's because the whole way along here is like on the other side of the trees that are next to me. It's an orchard, so they grow vegetables and stuff in there. So all the way along it's going to stink. So awesome. Oh yeah, and guys, this morning I woke up and I looked at the like the research ticket for the Keldeo, and I was like, oh okay, well it costs $13. I'll buy that later. I closed my game down. The next time I opened up my game, I got a little message. Somebody had sent me a ticket. And you want to know who that person was? The legend himself, Pro-Planty. And an act of Christmas generosity, he gifted me and like a bunch of other people tickets to the Keldeo event. So I was just like, oh dude, awesome, cheers man. Merry Christmas, thank you so much. It's 2 a.m. when you are reckless, damned. I'm sorry, I know that these are the worst times for the streams for a lot of you guys, just because of the time zone difference. So I apologise for that, but I have no control over bloody Niantic putting them late. How you doing, Leon? Welcome in. Use that in just tomato, the blood and bone. It's good. Like that and like chicken excrement and stuff like that. It's all great for the garden. It just stinks. I've actually got this great stuff at home. Fertilizer stuff that I use. It's called go-go juice. And it's made up of like fish, like dead fish and a whole bunch of other natural stuff. It's like a natural, it's the word I'm looking for, fertilizer, that's it. I was going to say pesticide. It's not a pesticide, it's a fertilizer. No, it's really good. It stinks like almighty hell though when you open up the bottle. Like every time you open up, you're like you just start gagging. Keldy you might not get. Honestly, if you can wait, you don't have to buy the ticket, because they'll have to give people access to this stuff somewhere down the line for free. They can't lock everything behind paywalls for that. So if you're willing to wait for it, hold off on it, and you'll probably get it. Honestly, you'll probably get it during the Hoenn event or something like that. they'll probably release it for the people that didn't buy the ticket, because they did the same thing with like Shiny Celebi and stuff like that. People got access to it early during a ticketed event, but then people also got free access to it sort of later on down there. Because $8 in US is like, yeah. Unfortunately, it's expensive like everywhere. Like $8 here in Australia is like 13 bucks. Late May, early June. Oh, sorry, they would. I'm like, wait, what? The Hoenn tomato? No, that's in like February. You're talking about your tomatoes. You rested over the winter and plant in summer. Oh, you didn't plant this year, you're waiting for next year. I've got a bunch of plants going at home that I've been tending to. They're not like vegetables or anything, are they? Just some rare plants. Less acid in yellow and orange ones. I just like tomatoes at all. All tomatoes are good. Nah, I think my favorite type of tomato is like the Black Russians, or the what are they? The tiger ones, the tiger tomatoes, like tiger cherry tomatoes. Like they're awesome. Tomato talk. Hey, we always have interesting conversations. Good old tomatoes. Tomato. Haven't I? Not tonight. I do have 4 shiny Woopers / Quagsires already. But we've had good luck the last couple of weeks during Spotlight Hour, so we'll see if we can keep that going. You like tomato pepperoni? I've never had that before. Like, I've had pepperoni, but never like tomato pepperoni. Are you excited for the Primal Kyogre? Yeah, they're going to be good, the Primals. Still got a little bit of time, like a few months to wait for them, but they should be good. Looking forward to it myself. Oh, sorry, it's tomato. I thought you were like, tomato pepperoni? I'm like, I've never heard of it. No, pepperoni is a type of meat. Tomatoes, the vegetables, tomatoes. The little red fruit / vegetable things. Because technically they're not vegetables, they're fruits. Hey, Lether. How you doing, dude? Welcome in. Jimmy Tech's plant is known as the fat stuff. Wait. Raffleshag plant. What is this? Not even close to garden variety ones. Hey, James. How you doing, man? Welcome. I've had a pretty good day so far. How's your day been, dude? Oh no, Negan. That sucks. Like, how many times would this make it now that you've had it? Because didn't you have to do quarantine only like a few months back because your son had it? First, oh, okay, I thought you had it before. Or am I just confusing you with something else? Are you going to head off right? No worries, dude. Yeah, I understand. It's like full super late for you, man. Oh, good. Thanks for tuning in, dude. Enjoy the rest of your night. 3:20 in the Philippines. Yeah, it's the people through Asia, and you guys have the best time zone to be able to watch my streams. Because you guys are only a couple of hours behind me, sort of thing. Whereas in most other places in the world, 10 to 16 hours behind. Bangs and Anna. Yes. Yes, indeed. What have I said about I've warned you about the Justin Bieber stuff, dude. Battery, that's okay. I've got my charger with me. We will make it. It's okay. I didn't charge my phones before I came out, unfortunately. I forgot. Like, I left it too late. I gave them like a little bit of a charge, but it's all good. I got my battery packs, so we shall be fine. You need to wait till 11 p.m. For what? What is... Oh, you said you can't watch... Oh, sorry, American Pokemon Go streams. Because you have to wait till 11 p.m. Yeah, unfortunately, whenever... Usually if Nick or somebody streams, it's like 5, 6 in the morning for me. So it's like, that's way too early. Holly does later streams. Like, she usually streams around 10 in the morning to midday-ish my time sort of thing. But yeah, usually the same thing. Unfortunately, that's just the drawback of time zones. Today we're chilling because a few days ago you're hosting... Oh, nice, dude. Well, I appreciate you coming back, hanging out. Hey, Super Mario, how you doing? Welcome to our little stream. Can you bring the shiny vibes? It tends to happen whenever somebody comes into the chat and they say hello. It's always around the time that we get the shiny. And they're like, wow, I brought the shiny lock. It's like, yes, you did. This one's being difficult, so you can go away. Because you need a Buzzwole, you only have one gym's... Unfortunately, yeah, we didn't have Buzzwole here because that was the American exclusive during the event. So I'm sorry that I couldn't help you with it. If you did get the research, you should have got access to at least one. Your presence in the chat. So, why are you here, dude? Like, come on. If it's all your fault, you can kindly see yourself to the door. I won't mind. Hey, Evolution. How you doing, man? How's your day been? Wait, you only end up doing 4 raids? What, for the Buzzwole or just in general for that day? Yeah, that was a really busy day for me hosting raids. So unfortunately, I couldn't get everybody that wanted to get into raids. And I could only get most people into like one raid, which is... It's not the best when I'm trying to host for you guys, but with that many raid bosses at once and everybody wanting something different, it just makes it really difficult to sort of organize the raids in general. I'm looking forward to a raid day where we have one raid boss available, so I can just go, here you go, guys, just have the raids and just deal. This is all we got. So what do you need help with, Super Mario? You start tomorrow, dude. What time do you start? And that's everybody's nervous, dude. Like, when it comes to stuff like that, you're always going to be nervous on your first day of work. You're always going to be nervous. Like, I was nervous doing my first video and first stream and all that sort of stuff. Even the most confident people, still have those underlying fears and everything. Just take it in strides. Just go in, be confident, just do what's asked of you, sort of thing, and make a good impression for your first day. You're 10 seconds behind. I think most people should be around, 5 to 10 seconds, I would say, because of the latency. not so good, man. 2 stops with upgrades, and it was a restaurant, and some person wrote it's a private. Oh, dude, that sucks, man. Unfortunately, private residents like that, if the owner doesn't want it set, like, they have the right to just say, no, I don't want a Pokestop there. Yeah, there's nothing you can really do about that. Don't let it get you down. Keep trying. I mean, I've had Pokestops rejected as well for no good reason, and it just happens. Keep at it. You have 3 katanas. I ended up with so many Celestias. I'm actually surprised. We probably did more Celestia raids than anything. 8:30 AM. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, like I said, dude, just be confident. Well, as confident as you can be. The old adage is true, man. Like, fake it until you make it. Just go in there and just pretend you know what you're doing and what you're talking about. I'm sure you'll do good. As long as they don't stay. Yeah, I mean, as long as you're not operating heavy machinery and stuff like that, I think you should be okay. You're looking for a song, but you don't remember the name. Remember something like I threw my robe on the floor. No, nothing. Does anybody know? You said take it in your strides. Well, that's what you gotta do. Does anybody know what song Super Mario is looking for? Because I don't. They're not the reason. Huh. I don't know, dude. Like I said, if it's it doesn't necessarily have to be private property, but if it's a restaurant or something like that, if the owner gets notified that there's going to be a Pokestop there, they can still reject it. Like, a business owner has the right to contact Niantic and be like, I don't want a Pokestop here, and they'll remove it. So that might be what happened. And it just depends on who reviewed the request as well, just because sometimes you just get reviewers that review the stuff and just go, no, that's not good enough, I'm just going to reject it, sort of thing. Because that's what the Wayfarer stuff is. Basically, the people that are submitting stops, the people that submit the most stops and have the most points and all that sort of stuff, review a lot of the stuff as well, and they can be very, like, yeah, they can be sticklers with the details, sort of thing. Alright, we're getting to the part of the trail. We get a lot of our shinies. Come on, little whoopie toopies. You are a super shiny Wooper, please. Super shiny Wooper. Fantastic super shiny Wooper action. Shiny. Damn it. I blame politicians. Yep, it's all the politicians' fault. Your daughter won't get out of bed. That's what kids do. Kids like to stay in bed. I mean, I used to love getting up early, actually, as a child. I would always be up at like 6 AM and watching cartoons and stuff. Strides, tomato, lettuce, cactus. It's all the same thing. Nearly 27. Yeah, that's good, dude. That's above, like, way above minimum sort of thing. I take it it's casual, because usually, like, pay rates like that are like casual pay rates. See, the drawback of that is you get paid extra, but you don't get the holiday pay and all that sort of stuff that full-timers and part-timers get. So there's like upsides and downsides to it. But I mean, if you're only working a couple of days a week, yeah, and you're earning good money, know that 5 years since Pokemon originally discovered in the Hoenn region have been released in Pokemon Go. Kecleon still not in the game. Just the yeah. Little did we know that it's actually just a myth created by the Pokemon Company. It doesn't actually exist in any of the other games either. Anybody that has a Kecleon is just a paid actor. Works for the Pokemon Company. True story. Are you going to be like, no worries, dude? That's all good. Tomorrow is raid hour sort of thing, so Smurder and Negan, and that should be in the stream, so we should have other moderators floating around, so all good, my dude. You guys have your lives that you have to live as well, so I don't expect you to be in every stream. Which is the best, better shiny? Hairy Armor, or Hairy Armpit as I call him, or Whiscash. Wait, I can't remember either off the top of my head. Give me a second. Hairy Armor, where are you? Wait, where is it? Oops. Okay, I knew that it was purple, I just couldn't remember where it was purple. Hairy Armor's pretty cool. Now, Whiscash. Do I have, wait, is it, is my Whiscash again? Oh, there you go. I don't even have a shiny Whiscash, so I can't look at it. I have a shiny Barboach, but I don't have a shiny Whiscash. Respect, thanks. Exactly, guys. But they look into your soul. Your very being is dictated by the flick. Jimmy's Bangs brought to you by Calvin Klein. Raid hour tomorrow is Virizion. So for the next couple of weeks, we got Virizion next week. Then it's Terrakion, then Cobalion, and then Kyurem. That's what I'm thinking of. Good old Kyurem. Calvin Klein. Both are bad shinies. They're not the greatest shinies in the world. But I mean, have you seen the vast majority of the shinies that I've seen for the new game are just like, dude, seriously, Wooper is hardly noticeable. Tauros is basically not noticeable at all. Yeah, there's just so many very average shinies that it's just like, are they even trying anymore? Are they just going, you know what? Let's just turn the saturation down a little bit. That'll do. Great. Ship it. Put a stamp on it. Ship it. Off it goes. Oh my God. Ah, hair. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. See, as soon as you guys start talking about my hair, it gets excited and starts dancing around. It's like, ooh, they're talking about us. Shiny Garchomp or shiny Slowpoke. Yeah, that's basically what I was just talking about. Those hardly noticeable. I'm just going to say Garchomp because it's Garchomp. That's its only saving grace. It's still a Garchomp. Dude, Wooper, what is your... Be my friend. It's getting great. You don't do that. Not even as a joke. YouTube doesn't like that stuff. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. But still, don't do it. I forgot to clean my bag out. So, yeah. We maxed. What? Because I said you guys have been talking. It knows. It's like that scene from The Simpsons when they're talking to, what is his name? Rainier Wolfcastle. And he's just like, my masters, they know you're talking about them. And they just start like vibrating. Oh, 420 Wooper. Whoop. No. Did not clean the bag. Show you the shop once. There is the shop. What are we looking at in said shop? It's a good shop. There's a lot of items available. It's very shop-like. These are popping. He's good at that. Pick a variant from any region of shiny Pokemon. Is in what, my favorite Pokemon from like shiny from any region, or oops. Okay. You actually went 20 minutes bad and heard Welcome back to the stream, man. How you doing? It happens. At least you're not the moderator. I've had moderators being like 20 minutes behind, and I'm just like, wait, why are you like saying, like reacting to things we were talking about like 10 minutes ago? And like 10 minutes later, like, oh, sorry, I was like 10 minutes behind in the stream. I'm like, yeah, I figured that. Oh, so you want me to like pick a Pokemon and give it a form, like a new form? Okay, let's go with a Alolan Dratini. That would have been good, given that, you know, Dratini's a water type, but should have got a new, that would have been cool. Don't bully. Well, don't say stupid shit. Now, there's a simple way out of that whole don't bully me. I joke. Jimmy roasting Lachlan for 2 minutes straight. It was only 2 minutes? Oh. Bully Maj. Emma is an awesome moderator. She's one. But I thought you were the best girl. It's what you told to me. Were you lying to me, dude? You've been lying to me this whole time. Here. Stay. 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 Just walk around, just... There we go. You're only 6 seconds behind. Ooh, catching up. Who's the best girl for cheese? Heard that song? What song? Oh, the Bully Maguire song, yeah. For a second, then I'm like, wait, but there's a song now about it? Me hanging shit on Lachlan? Wait, when did that come out? I'm dropping songs like PewDiePie now. It's going to be called Lachlan Lasagna. For a second then I read that as well, she's beguiling, and I'm like, oh, well, okay. If you say so, and I'm like, oh wait, she's bilingual, scary, warm-hearted, terrifying. You basically explaining the definition of a Furby. They are also all of those things. So, is Emma really a Furby? It tagged you. Oh, yeah, sorry, dude. That song. I didn't end up jumping onto the Discord server. So I have not seen it, sorry. Yeah, I ended up streaming yesterday until like 1 a.m. And then when I jumped off, I continued to play Pokemon Scarlet until like 3 a.m. or something like that. And then I was like, oh, maybe I should go to bed. Sorry, dude. She's either a Furby or a furry. Why not both? A long Dratini is cool. Yeah, I thought so. That's why I said it. Nah, I just feel like, you know, something like that, like one of the big dragon types, preferably like Dragonite and stuff like that, because it's been in the game forever. It could do with a bit of a makeover. You can get a bit of an upgrade. I mean, it doesn't even have a mega form, so does it? No, it doesn't, does it? So, like, you know, something cool. What you mean is like the Alolan Galarian Paradox Hisuian. Regional pseudo-legendaries. Yeah, that'd be cool. That was a long stream. You can't even sit for 4 hours, man. You appreciate it. It's not my longest streams. Like I was saying yesterday, when I was doing Cyberpunk on Twitch, those streams were going for like 18 hours, and I was just like, oh, I've been streaming for 18 hours. Maybe I should stop and go to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, we did like 3 or 4 18-hour streams in a row or something like that. You'll tag on Discord. Oh, good, dude. My favorite shiny from all of those, dude, I don't keep track of shinies enough to be able to tell you, sort of thing. It's like like, why is this front bit of hair just stupid wind? Leave my hair alone. Yeah, I'm not the type of person that goes, this is my favorite from this is my favorite from that, this is my favorite from... I just have things that I like, and I don't really keep track of everything. I don't feel I need to keep a list of top 10 things that I love. It's, yeah. Once you get past a certain age, that sort of stuff just doesn't really become something that you're really that interested in anymore. Precious soul streams. Nah, when you got a comfy seat, it's fine. If you're comfortable, I mean, it could be worse. You could be standing in a factory, or, you know, driving a truck or anything of that for, you know, the same amount of time. Just like, I'm sitting there playing video games in a comfortable chair in my bedroom, so it's just like, you know, it's not that bad. 18 hours seems to just fly past. Your favourite shiny is Hisuian. That's a nice shiny. But like I said, I don't keep track of everything enough to be like, that's my favorite or this is my favorite. It's just like when people say that, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm reminded of that shiny. I'm like, yeah, that's a cool shiny. I don't tend, yeah, like I said, don't tend to keep visual records of everything. I'm lucky to remember what I had for breakfast. Asking what shinies I like from each generation is like, Shoes are shiny, yeah? Oh wait, that's Chimpokemon. Sorry, my bad. One of those hemorrhoid cushions. You need a ring to sit on. Interest matter in long streams. Yeah. I mean, if you're invested in what you're doing, the time flies past a lot. And I suppose that's what it is with anything. It's not just... If you enjoy your job, you tend to not notice the amount of time that you put into it. So yeah, you can do 8-hour shifts at a job that you enjoy, and you don't sit there looking at the clock all day going, oh, when's it home time? Because that's when it becomes a chore. Alright, come on, Whoopie. We got 14 minutes. It's getting to crunch time. Either you're going to shine, or I'm going to ring your parents and tell you that you're not coming home. School in a nutshell. Unfortunately, dude, unless you get a job that you enjoy doing, which means going to school and getting an education and all that sort of stuff, it just continues after school, and it gets worse because it's no longer like 6 hours. You're doing, you know, eight plus hours. That's why they say school is so important, guys. You got to get an education so you can get a good job, and you don't end up being on YouTube like me, because this is not a glamorous. It's not the glamorous job that everyone thinks it is. There is a lot of behind the scenes work that people don't see. Hopefully your job's not hard or boring. Hard jobs aren't that bad. You just want to be kept busy, honestly. Like you don't have to like fully enjoy what you're doing, but as long as it keeps you busy and you're not constantly looking at the clock, then time does go past quickly. Like I used to find, like when I was doing warehousing and stuff like that, like working in a warehouse and putting boxes away and getting stuff out for customers and all that sort of stuff, it's not a fun job. It's not a glamorous job by any stretch of the imagination. But when it drags is when there's nothing to do. When you're sitting around and there's no customers, so you're not delivering anything. The warehouse is clean, you can't clean anything. If everything's put away, like there's not much that's been delivered or anything like that, so you don't have much to put away, then yeah, time really drags on. But as long as you've got stuff to do, and I mean, you just work at your own, well, at least I could work at my own pace. So I could fill out a day easily, because I'd just be like, all right, well, this is what I've got to do today. I don't have to rush getting it done. I can just do it at my own pace. I can stop for, you know, a break anytime I really feel, as long as the work gets done. If y'all are vibing with juice pangs and the flops in the wind, please don't, wait. Please don't forget. I was just like, for a second, I didn't read the forget. I was just like, please don't chuck a like and a subscribe. You have 400. Yeah, see, it's thinking about stuff that way. That's what I used to do. Trying to break it down into like the smallest, making it seem as horrible as you possibly can by breaking it into the largest denomination of time that you can think of. So, oh my god, I've got 400 minutes, but it's just like, dude, that's like 6 hours. It's not that bad. Bot's chilling. I don't even know if the bot's from 9 until 5. I mean, that's a bit different, but I mean, it's basically the same thing, dude. as if you're working a job. 9 until 5 sort of thing. And you're still young, dude. You got a lot of years ahead of you. You work one day planting pine trees and then quit. Like, stuff like that isn't that bad though, dude, honestly. You're outdoors, and I can't imagine it would have been that strenuous. Like, planting stuff and all that sort of stuff isn't too bad. But if you didn't like it, you didn't like it. That's... Come on, little Whoopie. This is what we had to do last week. We had to walk past our start location and keep wandering up, and we got it in like the last minute. So can we get lucky again? We've got time. Jack Winter, how you doing? You're panicking and you're severely worried about primal raids because what if you run out of remote tickets? What if you don't have enough friends online and all your Pokemon die? Don't stress, dude. It's a game. Like, it's not the end of the world. You will get access to this stuff. I host raids every week for that sort of stuff. So as long as you pop into the raid hour streams, and there's whole like other people that raid, and there's groups that you can find through like Pokegenie and stuff like that. Like, there's raid resources. So it's not difficult to find raids if you just look for them. If you run out of tickets, unfortunately, that's something that does happen, but you get one free ticket every day, like one free. I know it's an in-person raid, but I'm sure you'll manage. Don't stress over it that much. Don't lose sleep over something you have no control over, and it's still months away. So, you know, don't stress. You don't want to stress for the next 2 months over nothing. Hey, Tex. I did see your message earlier, dude. I just didn't get a chance to reply to it. How you doing, man? Welcome. Finally get some free time to pop in. Good to see you, dude. It's 28,500 seconds. Dude, like I said, keep yourself busy and don't think about the amount of time that you're actually doing, because that's when time drags, because time is subjective. The old saying of time flies when you're having fun is a very true thing. Think about it. Whenever you're doing something that you enjoy doing, the time goes past incredibly fast. The only reason why time drags is because you're paying attention to it so much. The same amount of time passes whether you're having a good time or you're having a bad time. It's just your perception of that time. You got to change your perception. It's all about the mind. And like, if you're going into it with that negative look at it to begin with, like, I have to do this many 1,000 seconds or this many 100 minutes or, you know, whatever. It's just like you're going in with a negative mindset to begin with. You got to get rid of that negative mindset. Don't think about that. Think about the things that you're going to enjoy about that time. Also, time flies in exams. That's because that's another thing. It's like you're under the pump. So it's like there's adrenaline surging through your body, and you're just like, oh, I'm gonna need to get this done in time. So you don't feel like you've got enough time to get things done. So that's another thing. It's that perception. You think you don't have as much time as you do to get things done. Because, I mean, think about any video game that you play. Think about how easy it is to play it, but as soon as they add a ticking clock, you're like, oh my god, I gotta get this done before the ticking clock. And it's that ticking clock mechanism that triggers the brain, that makes you think that you're under stress, that, you know, you've got to get something done and you've only got this much time to do it. Time is a tricky thing. It sure is. That's why space and time are related, because they're both very complex things that it's very hard for the human mind to wrap its And also, the thing about time is we don't know whether a time is a human construct or it's actually a part of the universe. we would assume that time is part of the universe, because without time, everything is just frozen still. You need the progression of time for things to happen. But is that procession of time a construct that we've made in our brain, and space doesn't really rely on time in any way, shape or form? But we think it does just because we've made our science out of believing that it does so. And that's what and that's why it's called theoretical physics. Because it's all theories. Nothing that we actually know about, like physics and stuff like that, is actually, or anything past like basic physics that we can break down into like 100%, this is the law of physics sort of thing. But even then, we still don't have a complete understanding of it is in a whole. So yeah, theoretical physics. I would love to do that sort of stuff, but I've always been into that stuff. I'm just not smart enough. I'm not good enough at math to be able to do that sort of stuff, to understand. I understand the complexities of physics, I just don't understand how they get to those things, because equations are not a friend. Let somebody else do the equations and tell me the information, and then I go, oh yeah, I think I understand that. Now you got to type whole names. Oh, you missed the ping feature on YouTube. I'm not sure if you can still do it or not. People have been pinging me. Right, dude, damn is sick. How you doing, Harsh? Sorry, dude, welcome in. Oh no, I'm going back past the stinky part. Yeah. And there's too many whales. I can't see the little dudes. I have 3 minutes for little dudes. I need a shiny little dude. Enough with the big dudes. Give me little dudes. Little pink dudes. You're doo-doo at maths. Yeah. Math is not my friend. I can do basic maths. Yeah, I'm the type of person that knows enough maths to get me through life. It's all that complex. Like, it's really when you break it down into, because as we're talking about physics and all that sort of stuff, you need to know a lot about algebra and all of that sort of stuff to really grasp the complexities of, because the best known equation in the whole world, like the most well-known equation, is E equals mc squared, which is energy and matter times 2. It equals energy times 2 sort of thing. So yeah, but you still need to understand how it's like E and mc square and all that sort of stuff. It's just like, they're not numbers. So to be able to formulate that equation in the first place, you need to understand like algebra, and that's just not. You're joking. Sorry dude, I didn't see. You're joking about what? I didn't see him. Anyway, welcome in. How you doing? 2 minutes. Oh, 1 minute. We've got 1 minute. Come on. We did it last week. We can do it this week. One last minute to clutch this shiny. Come on, little Whoopie. Super Wooper. Shiny vibes. Give me spawns. I need spawns. If you don't give me spawns, I can't get shinies. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to happen, guys, for the simple fact that I'm just not getting... Oh, no! I'm clicking on bloody gems. I'm not getting spawns. Quite possibly our last click. It's... Oh! Come on, Whoopie! Soupy Whoopie! No! No! Alright, unfortunately, we did not get the shiny, guys. Oh, well. That is okay. Like I said at the start of the stream, we do have 4 of them already. Not a big issue. Just disappointing that we don't get the shiny during the stream. But we should have a bunch of Hitmonchans and Hitmonlees and stuff like that spawning. So fingers crossed, we might actually be able to score a shiny one of them, because they are shinies that I actually still need. So that's one thing that I'm actually looking forward to during this event, being able to encounter a butt ton of those guys. But one thing that I am disappointed about this Mythical Blade event is the simple fact that the event started and we can't even do the ticketed research until the weekend. So it's like, what's the point of even starting the event? Why didn't you just start it on the weekend when we could actually do the research? Cheers, James. I try. It really is Pokemon, you really do have to catch them all. That you do. Oh my god, I should have just kept walking and just done another lap, because now I'm walking back in. God damn it. This is where I need a hat, because my hair doesn't like me. You haven't played Pogo in months, man. Honestly, the last couple of months during like last season and stuff like that, it wasn't the greatest season. Especially in November, we didn't really have a lot to do because of the new games being released. I'm pretty sure the Pokémon Company was like, hey, Niantic, make sure that, you know, nothing is going on in November that's really too spectacular, because we want people playing the main series games. So yeah, last month was a bit of a flop. This month's better. There's a lot of better stuff going on this month. We've got some shiny raid bosses and the Christmas event, and Keldio's just being released into the game. The people that bought the ticket, you've only got 37 friends. Honestly, dude, like, that's fine. Like, you don't need a huge amount of friends. As long as they're active and you can do raids and stuff like that with people. There's no point. I try and fix it and it just... I give up, whatever. Keldeo. I don't expect to see like Keldeo and that in the game for a while, I don't think. No Kecleon. Like I said, the day we're going to get Kecleon in the game is the day that they're going to shut down the servers for Pokemon Go. It's going to be our parting gift. You're going to catch Kecleon, and then you're going to lose access to your account. So make sure that you've got everything else. Pay to play Niantic is the new arcade. It's unfortunately a mobile game, guys. Like, it's just the nature of mobile games, because they're free to play. There's always going to be premium aspects of that game, because the company that's making the game has to pay staff, they have to pay overhead for the buildings that they own and or rent out, whatever, all of that sort of stuff. So, you know, they do have to make money, and unfortunately that's how they, you know, they've got to lock stuff behind paywalls that people want. It's basically gambling. It's loot boxes in, you know, Fortnite and all those types of games. It's just that to a more like bigger extent. It's not a new thing in gaming. We've been dealing with it for, you know, the past 20 years basically, with paid aspects of games. AB, how you doing? AB Unknown, welcome. How has your day been? Oh, I'm loving the amount of Hitmonchans and Hitmonlees. If I do not get the shinies of at least one of these during this event, I'm going to be very disappointed. Why are people obsessed with Kecleon? Because it hasn't been released. Because it's a Pokemon that we should have had months and months, well not months, you know, years ago. Because it's a Gen 2 Pokemon. And yeah, oh no, sorry, Gen 3 Pokemon. And there's been no mention of it at all, ever. Like, they haven't teased it, they haven't announced any sort of... So people at this point don't understand why we don't have it in the game. So they're just like, when's Kecleon coming out? What? Is the Mythic... No, unfortunately the Mythic research, or the Mythic Blade research, costs $5 US, or equivalent in your time, like your part of the world. So for me it cost like $13. So yeah, $13 for me. But as I said at the start of the stream, lucky for me, Mr. Pro Planty was feeling mighty generous in his Christmas spirit and gifted me a ticket along with a bunch of other people. So I got my ticket for free, which was nice. The daddy. I feel like very messy hair man right now. That'll do. It's sort of fixed. You need 2 more rare candies. Rare candies are fairly easy to get. You can get them from some research tasks, but I mean, do a raid or 2, and you should be able to get 2 candies fairly easily. Which the one for Caldeo. Why should you skip it? Sorry, skip which one? Are you talking about the research? Like skip the research task, or getting attacked by a bug? Oh no, yeah, just the Caldeo research. Let us put a Ninetales in there. Why not? Ninetales. Sorry if it did. Crappy Australian internet at its best. If you missed it, I put a Ninetales in the gym because it's very majestic. You spent 7 rocket radars for them Shadow Mewtwo's and you got 1. Yeah, I've had 4 of them now, and 1 of them is 3 stars. The rest are pretty crappy, unfortunately. Majestic lag. That's just Australian internet showing you how good it is. You guys should feel privileged. It's not everyone that gets to witness Australian internet at its finest. Yeah. If you've got one of the super rocket radars right now, you can get one. It's the Pokemon that Giovanni's got at the moment. So, battle them Team Rocket grunts, get yourself a rocket radar, and get yourself a... Hold up. Hang on. Are you telling me that I'm going to have to start playing the game again? Yeah, you should have access to it still, because you get access to it even if you haven't played the game for months. As soon as you open up the game, you should get the quest that'll give you Super Rocket Radar. And it's your typical Team Rocket quest, so, beat so many grunts, beat the leaders, track down Giovanni, beat him. You've got access to Mewtwo again. Shadow Disappointment. It's still the strongest Pokemon in the game at the moment. It just depends on how lucky you get with it. I mean, I've seen the lucky people on Twitter which are just like, hey, look, I got a hundo. I don't know if you guys saw it, but with all the Christmas generosity that Pro Planty had, given out all the tickets earlier, like he got karma back. He did 1 research task for his Galarian Farfetch'd. He got a Shundo. 1 research task. So it does happen, guys. You can get super lucky. 5% battery. No, my phone's plugged in. Oh no, it was plugged into the charger, but I've unplugged it out of my pocket. I just have a dangling cable sticking out of my phone, just wagging in free air. Empty space. You know that new, wireless charging technology, man? Ta-da! We're back in the car. Planty claws. That's what it felt like. No, because it was funny, because I woke up at 10 a.m. to check the research, because the event started. I was just like, okay, I just need to check to see if I'm getting up now to go out and film a video. And I was just like, the only thing that's available right now is a collection challenge. Like, there's no actual research or anything like that. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll just go back to sleep for a little bit. Went back to sleep for like 15, 20 minutes and then got up and looked at my phone again and then got the notification that he'd sent through the ticket. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Awesome. You have one 3-star Shadow Mewtwo that you've maxed out. I do have the one 3-star one. It's just not a great... Yeah, so this is my last one. Terrible, as you can see, unfortunately. This is the best one. The first one that I got. So yeah, 3 stars, just a low 3 stars. And then 2 stars, 1 star, 2 stars. So it's like, damn you, game. Both of yours are garbage. We'll hopefully get access to more of them, because it's always going to be one of those Pokemon that they're going to want to cycle through every now and again, just to make sure the people that just started playing or didn't get it last time have access to them again and all that sort of stuff. Alrighty, guys. Well, is there anybody... sorry, I'm just trying to get my water open, because I need water. Water is good. Water is life. Is there anybody? We need Santa Jimmy. We might do like a stream towards Christmas. I'll have to get like a beard and a Santa hat and stuff like that, and we'll do like a Christmas stream. Do some sexy Santa cosplay. You hope that they let us choose what legendary we want on... Nah, they never do that. We're getting Kirim. Kirim is going to be the raid boss over the Christmas period. It's shiny, so it's good. And it's a good dragon, like dragon ice type, so it's a good dragon type. Sexy Santa should try some eggplant. Sexy Santa live eggplant tasting stream, eh? For every non-shiny Pokemon that I get, I have to eat another eggplant. That's going to be a lot of eggplant. No, let's not do that. I don't want to do that. You already got a shiny, a Shundo Kyogre at the ready for Primal Evo. Got 2 98 Groudons. Still an Hundo. I do have a Hundo. My Groudon that we got last time around. This guy here, he's my Hundo. So yeah, we got a Hundo, one of them. And then we got this dude here, which is, you know, pretty damn close to being something special. It's still pretty damn special, a 98% shiny Kyogre. Lucky shiny Kyogre. So, almost god tier Pokemon right there. I mean, technically it is a god tier Pokemon. Oni plants. I do have a lot of plants. Just start up an OnlyFans channel and it's just me potting plants. In the nude. But every shot is just, there's a pot in front of, you know, like Austin Powers. Hey, Jack. So you missed the streamers. You're feeling sick as hell. Hopefully you'll get in raid hour stream tomorrow if there's a... Yeah, all good, dude. It happens, so... All good, my dude. We'll be back tomorrow, same time for, yeah, Spotlight Hour. Raid Hour. Doing some Varisian raids, so... Good thing is we should be able to get most people into a raid, given that it's only one raid boss. Those days are good. So if it's busy, we'll see how we go. Last time we had Varisian, it wasn't too bad. So, should be good. Thank you, John Hanky. No, it should have been 15 attack. It needed to be 15, 15, 15. You'll play the Christmas event. Pogo Christmas event is always a joy to play. Yeah, there's some good stuff this year. We're getting shiny Bergmite, and what was the other new shiny that we're getting this year? There's 2 new shinies for December. I can't remember the other one. No, sorry, there's 3. I think there's 3 new shinies. Shiny Bergmite, shiny... ham sandwich and shiny Tyrannosaurus Rex. They are the new shinies that we're getting. After 6 years of playing and a few days ago, you got your first... Oh, nice. Your first Shundo. I don't have many... I've only got like 3 Shundos myself. They are rare. And I've been playing since like a week after the game came out. 4-star. And... shiny. Oh, wait. I only have 2. I thought I had more than that. I have 2. So I'm not that far in front of you. But I mean, the ones that I've got are good. This is my first one. It's the only Phoebus, like shiny Phoebus, that I got from the shiny Phoebus research day that we had. It was like 3 or 4 years ago now. It was one of the first research days that we had. It was like the first or second one. But yeah, spent all day out trying to get a hundo Phoebus, or just a shiny Phoebus rather. And it was like one of the last research tasks that I collected before the day finished. And we pulled the Shundo. I was just like, yes! It's the best ever! And then we got this during GoFest. Like, the one that just passed earlier in the year. So we got our Shanos. But I got better, though. Yeah, it's only the 2, dude. Like, Staryu's still a good one. But yeah, I do like my 2. The 2 that I've got are special. Like, the Milotic's just rare as... so rare to have a Shundo Milotic. Because you don't see Phoebus very often these days. You can do Kyurem Raid so much because Kyurem, yeah. We are getting access to Necrozma coming up over the next few weeks as well. So we will hopefully be able to do the fusings. Oh no, wait. Kyurem fuses with Zekrom and Reshiram, doesn't it? My bad. We already have them. I'm thinking, yeah, Solgaleo and Lunala. But yeah, we're getting Necrozma. Hydreigon Shundo is crazy. Unfortunately, I didn't get Shundos, but we do have a Hundo. No, actually, we got 2 Hundo Hydreigens from Comday. The other one's down here somewhere. Where are you? I don't know where he is. He's somewhere there. We got 2 of them, though. We got 2 Garchomps, 2 Hydreigens, a couple of Dragonites. Most of the pseudo-legendaries we've got, like, a handful of Hundos for, rather. Jimmy's Bangs, at the moment, yeah, look at them. How shiny they are. Shiny Bangs. Honestly, like, my hair color has, like, every hair color in it. Except for, like, black, really. But if you look at my hair in the sun, it's, like, red, blonde, brown. It's, like, everything. Multicolored hair. You've already used that joke. You said that, like, last stream or the stream before. Come on, dude. Fresh jokes. What is this? A Jimmy Smiggles stream or what? I'm the only one that's allowed to use stale, overused jokes, okay? Like, pull my finger. You pray that you get... honestly, Pokemon Go isn't a game that you get good at. It's just a game that you invest time into. The more time you invest into it, the better Pokemon that you'll get, sort of thing. Like, the more Stardust you have to power up Pokemon, just the more raids you do, the more access to, those better Pokemon that you get. It's just a matter of just putting in time and effort. And, yeah, you'll get there, dude. Just, keep at it. Keep chipping away. Dawn Wings, Dusk Mane, and Ultra. Wait, what? What are you talking about? You're confusing me, sir. Yet again. Are you going to head off, Tex? We'll hopefully drop by in tomorrow. No, dude. Have a good one, man. Thank you. I am going to wrap up the stream in a minute anyway, guys, given our Spotlight Hour has finished. And I'm going to go home and play some more Pokemon Scarlet. Because that's what I was doing earlier. I'm just filling out the decks so that I don't have to do as much of that once we get to, like, post-game stuff. So yeah, I'll save like story stuff and everything. Oh, and Lachlan, my thing evolved into the other thing. The what is it? I can't the not the knackle, the thing, the shroomy thing. I can't even remember the new names for the new Pokemon. Yeah, he evolved into like the big salt pyramid thing. So he's like a giant pyramid with teeth and teeth with feet. I suppose he's got teeth as well somewhere, but he's got feet and legs and arms, and he's like a pyramid made out of salt. It's pretty cool. Yeah, knuckle stack. That yes, thank you. Into Garnicle. Yeah, I knew it was like Barnacle something, but I couldn't remember. Yeah, it's Garnicle. That's it. Thank you. He evolved into good old Garnicle. See, memory issues. It's just the new Pokemon names, especially that one. It has such a weird name, like Knacklestack and Garnicle and stuff like that. It just hasn't stuck in the head. Jimmy's the evolved into it. Is that another word for pitch in a tent? Like another way of saying I pitch in a tent. Oh, Ultra is gonna have 304 attack. What are you talking about again? You've lost me, my man. Oh, sorry. Okay, yes, I know what you're talking about now. I had to scroll back up and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, Necrozma and that. If Sunlion and Moonbat had a proxy from their names, it would be Suneater and Moonlurker. Good old Moon Creeper. Sunlicker and Moon Creeper. I think they're better names. Stack of Knackley. Good old Stack of Knackley. Oh, you might even enjoy raids tomorrow? Oh, good, Diana. Yeah. So, if you don't know, guys, we're hosting Virizion raids tomorrow, 6 p.m. onwards. Be there or miss out, all that good stuff. Yeah, alrighty, guys. Sweet as. We can wrap this one up here. Please, y'all don't forget to at least, yeah, leave a K on this. Yeah, just drop a K in the chat, guys. It fully helps with the algorithm. No. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all that funky YouTube goodness stuff. Help out the channel. All that spectacular community funness, and you guys are awesomeness. And am I sucking up enough? Come on, you know. Do it. Nah. All good, guys. Have a good one. We will be back tomorrow, like I said, for our Virizion raids from a little bit before 6 p.m. You guys know that I start a little bit early, just to start getting names down, all of that good stuff. Until then, guys, enjoy your morning, evening, noon, or night. Stay safe. Happy hunting. Sending you guys shiny vibes. Hopefully, you'll get your shiny Wooper, because he's a cool little mud boy, and everybody needs their shiny little pink boy. Super Wooper. Signing out. Have a good one, guys. Peace out. See you tomorrow.